Hello, pervlords, scrublords, and where did Gaiman go? There he is! I am on the wrong Abbey. There we go. Gaiman is actually here. The G-Man himself has returned. You may have heard of G-Man from a little game called Half-Life, but this is the real-life G-Man. Like I said, real-life G-Man. We're gonna continue some more Miles Morales. I made sure, because I checked this one, it said new game. And I remember making sure that we had it at the bottom. That way I wouldn't be confused. I blame bullshit. Hold up, talk again? Okay, I'm sorry, folks, but Gaiman cannot be heard. I have to go fix that. How did it not catch that? Discord.exe. Set up. Go ahead. No, what's going on? Why isn't Discord catching? Come on, Discord. Properties. Try one more time.
Hello?
Hey,
Can you hear me now?
Caught you. It only took
Discord
us.
doesn't like me.
It only took us 4 minutes. Only took us like 2 or 4 minutes.
Discord doesn't like me no more.
We're gonna go continue before I'm completely clapped for music that doesn't belong to me, even though it's in a goddamn video game. This is why we're only allowed to license video games.
Think of the upside. You're not gonna go to prison for the dumbest thing in the world. There's that.
Sticking a bead up my butt?
Like, think of it. There was almost a law passed where people who had this kind of stuff happen to them, where music, people would clap them, they could go to jail for it. That was almost a thing. You could have gotten arrested for copyright law infringement.
I remember that. They were trying to pass that on Twitch first, and then move it to YouTube.
And yet it failed.
Yeah. Because it would kill streaming. Less people would be playing games.
You gotta admit, it's a good thing that they dodged that bullet.
Yeah.
Especially since, imagine if you go to prison and say, what you game for? Kid, man,
I streamed on.
I play Spider-Man. I play Spider-Man.
I played Spider-Man and didn't have the license for the music.
Like, imagine the criminal's face as you say that. They will not take you seriously.
And then you just point at the line of 60 other people who have the same crime.
And then he's just holding you. Not trying to force himself on you, just like, Wow.
How
Wow,
low
you
the
people
world
are
has
unlucky.
fallen.
The world's
People
gone to
play
hell.
video games. How far has the world have fallen?
Oh,
Holograms, huh? You still in my moves?
This was in my playbook before you even born, young blood.
so I'm gonna talk about soup for 1 sec. I've done some weird shit. I took a cream of mushroom soup
Don't think about Finn.
and I slapped beef bouillon
Focus on
paste in it.
sounds.
I don't see a problem with that.
Scan the holograms and it'll unlock
Chicken and beef?
on that drop.
I mean,
I don't see a
sounds
problem
a
with
little
that.
weird.
Figure out which sound you're looking
That sounds amazing. You're coming from the person who takes Campbell's beef chunky soup, puts beef noodles in it along with the beef packet.
Oh, I should
Beef
have thought of
upon
that.
beef. With noodles.
I can't believe I never thought of that. Damn.
Now try and find the original
I'm actually a little disappointed in my ass.
Like, you get like any kind of soup. You add noodles and the noodle packet to it. More flavor, more filling.
I'm very disappointed in myself. I can't believe I never thought of that.
So it doesn't distort.
You were close.
Yeah, but it said I was too close.
There you go. You're getting there. This one ain't that hard. You'll get it.
Not a match though. Keep looking.
You're right to look on the water. Let me tell you that much. Want me to give you a hint?
I've done it
I
before.
think it's back there.
Okay. Figured I'd just give you the option.
But thank you. Oh, now I know exactly what it is. Now that I've spotted it.
Bingo. I'm not gonna lie, I have a love-hate for these missions.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
I love
do
music.
too. Same, but having to go through so much just to get it.
Sounds you need are
Mm.
spread across the
Especially some of
But
them are like,
once you get it all.
to help you get
Ah,
a feel for each
that
location.
suit, man. That
Oh,
suit.
dope.
As a matter of fact, I
Like
think that should
2020 may
this-
be my favorite, but I do love that suit. Ah,
I'm gonna just say this. I think that's what this stream's gonna be about.
Really unique dynamics.
See? Old man.
Because I want to hear that
Yeah.
music.
And you were right
Ah.
about clearing my head, too. I know what to do about Finn. I
That's
gotta
good
see
music.
her. Try to talk her out of all this.
In person?
I may not like some things in this game, but
Trinity Church. Tomorrow night.
I will always love the music.
Why so interested?
Because you got a target on your back the size of Jersey.
The sound designs,
You don't have to protect me.
just
Someone should.
ah.
You know, you said you never.
I will say I do have
left
one
because of how things
kinda
went
small
bad
complaint.
between you and Dad.
What's that?
I kind of wish this whole, Prowler or Uncle bit lasted a little longer.
Oh, I wish it was a whole half of the game.
Finish the tape.
Like, one thing that could be kind of cool
and you get the
is
whole story.
because Pete's gone, his uncle decides, you know what?
Thanks, Uncle.
I'm going to teach you what I can. I'm going to help you out. We're going to run together, and I'm going to teach you what I can.
Instead, he gives him a few tips.
Trinity Church.
Yeah, and that's more or less it.
Tinker is yours.
And even then, those tips are disingenuous because they're loaded with an extra purpose.
And then you could be like given a choice: do it the Prowler way or do it the Spider-Man way.
Mm-hmm. And that could even potentially change both your outfits you find, but also change
That would be cool.
the way Miles handles situations over time.
That would be cool.
And possibly even a different ending. Even. That would be
Needed
cool.
I was
It's a shame I'm gonna have to wait so long for the possibility of
Okay.
the next Spider-Man game coming to PC. Because I can't, because I'm not getting the PS4.
You don't have a PS4?
Survived the movie.
Sorry, 5. PS5. My brain.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I can't blame you. I mean, I kind of am a little glad I got my 5. A little bit. Loosely. But I can't blame you for not wanting to get it because Why?
Dude,
Why should you?
check out this TV. I remember
Oh.
back when there was one of these in my house when I was a kid.
Oh.
Ah, god damn.
Dude, you're
The
killing me
old
with
black
nostalgia
and
now.
white.
Uh,
With the built-in
Oh.
bunny ear system.
when I was a little
Fully
kid,
collapsible.
right? When I was a little kid, my parents, because it was given to them by a family member or for their wedding, I can't remember which, but they had like this giant like wooden version of that TV. It was a huge fence. It was heavy as snot, and I remember as a little kid just staring up at this thing like, wow.
Ah, damn. Now that's a memory.
I feel old as shit now. Damn it. I feel decrepit. I feel myself falling apart already.
Now, imagine this TV, but slotted in to an old cinema set.
Oh.
We had that at my house.
Huh.
But here's the kicker. It was used in there for so long that when the cinema set actually broke down, everything on that screen was played on the opposite end. So everything was reversed. Someone would go on the right on a regular screen, they'd come in on the left on this one. The words were written the wrong way.
Nice.
It was an enjoyable experience learning to read backwards.
Nobody.
Uh.
Had to.
No, but who doesn't love an ohm meter? I don't even know what that is.
I think it's I remember looking it up once, but it's failing me
Wish you were
now.
still here, Rick.
If I remember correctly, it gauges something. I think maybe sound or something.
Things were a lot
Or
simpler back then.
lightning. I don't remember what.
Wow, he couldn't even say but, he had to say you know what? Wow.
He's trying to be a good influence on him.
Genki?
Yeah, but isn't a bad word.
Eh.
Just me.
But yeah, I think it was more supposed to be a replacement for ass,
Room's starting to
Yeah,
look like-
but still isn't a bad
not
word.
for butt. But anyways, I'm gonna watch one more small. This one's smaller than the uncle one.
No way she's gonna lose.
I kind of wish we got to actually see Rick a little bit. like-
Yeah, he's just a cutscene.
He's just a cutscene. He is a couple cutscenes to be fair, but it's like, that's it. That's all you is.
But,
Okay.
I'm gonna say this. I would live in this building.
Same. I'm a city dude anyways, so I'd even more so live in this place.
I'm country born, but city proud,
A little music would be nice.
and I'm not in the city right now, which is a shame.
Never gonna get tired of this one.
Moaning.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I love this type of music. Like, honestly,
It's
this music
called
kind of makes me want.
wait, no, it's Moanin. I thought that just said moanin. Oh, God.
Should have paid more attention when Abuela was teaching me to dance.
Yo, Feliz Navidad!
Mm-hmm.
Screw the copyrights. We're playing Feliz Navidad.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I wish I had volume going on my end.
To think of Miles as a
Stung.
little kid.
I can switch it over if you want.
No. I can at least hear it in my head, which is something.
Oh, it's just the instrumental version.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
It's just good music is what it is.
I think that's Spanish.
Oh yeah, these are all Spanish songs you just were rifling
Yo.
through.
Now, like, Christmas music, but still totally danceable in any other season.
Mm-hmm.
The power of Spanish music.
So I've clicked on every single one of those records. I'm not gonna lie, I love them all equally. Like, I cannot emphasize that hard enough in this or the next life.
I'm not careful. Genki's gonna turn into mom's sidekick.
Fire drawing.
Kinda nice to have the apartment to myself.
Oh, I wish I could have this place to myself for a while. I could get some recording done. At full board.
I'm not gonna lie. Just
Ella's still getting mail here. Gotta forward it to her. Should get back at it and call Finn.
And, you know, you would think at some point somebody would notice Spider-Man climbing out the window.
I mean,
or someone doing that.
Yeah, that's more because typically,
unless he's like the world's greatest wall runner.
I'm not gonna lie, the suit isn't the part that would really get him busted. It's that part, the leaping and the climbing on walls.
All right, so we don't have too much in the way of suit selection. So we have Uptown Pride. We've used advanced tech. We've used classic. We've used homemade. We've used great responsibility. We've used sportswear. So now we have Brooklyn or track. Because last episode I used winter suit. Well, that and Uptown Pride. So what do we use today?
Because I hate the whole way the whole Uptown Pride mission is and what it stands for, I would say the others. Any one of the other ones. Like even the tracksuit, which I don't like. I'll even go for that over it. And you know, I'm gonna bring this back in. How in the hell do people not know where to attack when you have literally the school you from right there?
Like, in a fight, all they have to do is stop at the right moment and zoom in and try and make it out.
I mean, they don't even really need to do that. The school's well known. The school's famous. In other words, they just have to see the logo for 1 second and they know.
And this isn't the best design either.
It is.
But at least it ain't telling people where you go to school.
It ain't telling you where you go to school. It's also not disrespecting the one person who's been saving people's asses longer.
This is also just an alternate version of the classic suit.
Yep.
Like, alternate versions should just be classed into the one suit and make it toggleable.
Oh, that would have been brilliant. And then just add more suits that are actually different.
Yeah. Actually, we could go find tech parts and get the Miles Morales 2099. We only need 2 more.
That suit's actually kind of neat, so yeah. Not my favorite suit, but it is pretty neat. Gotta go find some. Yes.
Alright. Time to call Finn.
Now,
Hope she answers.
Underground, we humbly thank you for your donation to the Spidey Suit Foundation. No, there are no refunds. There are middle fingers and punches, but no refunds.
Lie to me again?
So I can make this right. Please. Meet me at Trinity Church. No more lies. I promise.
If you're screwing with me... Fine.
It's a shame his unc has already screwed it up for her.
At least she's willing to meet.
Okay.
Trinity Church. Let's go.
And even less helps that Unc's a manipulative bastard.
True.
I mean, I get that he 1% meant well at first, but that window's dead. Dead.
Whoa, where'd you come from?
Oh, god damn it.
Have fun. friends. Aren't you happy?
Yay!
There's so many friends.
And they have guns! Yay!
And they're about to have concussions. What's a few concussions amongst friends, right?
Concussions, the great multiplier of friendship.
Oh yeah. Everybody wants a concussion. Everybody knows that. It's a gift. It's the perfect Christmas gift for all. That's how that works, right?
This is extreme reckless driving.
Yeah, no shit, it's painful.
Keep it up. Be more subtle next time. Or, you know, just
I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure that's self-explanatory. I think. But it's only a theory.
A
punching
game
theory.
theory. Thanks for watching, end stream. God. Did you know Matt Pat actually sold the Theorists?
That's kind of what I heard, but I honestly didn't do any research or looking into it. Kind of
Yeah,
more or less
apparently it's
moved
owned by a
on.
corporation now. At least from what I've been hearing.
I mean, I'm gonna phrase it with an if because I don't have any research done on my end at all. If he did do that, I can kind of understand why. He himself has been, let's just be kind here, struggling a bit. And on top of that, he does have a mouth to feed. So,
Like, he was the game theorist. Now he's turned himself into the food theorist, the fashion theorist, the book theorist, any other theorist he wants to add to it. Like, I stopped watching the moment he decided to fragrantly pick and choose what he wanted for his theories. And then when I found out that he didn't work on his own theories anymore, I did not care to hear about it.
what's the way to phrase this? For me, it's a complicated thing of why I left, because I liked it when he was doing other theories outside of just FNAF, but
Oh god,
I didn't-
that rabbit hole.
I didn't really necessarily want him to go to the bonkers batshitness that he went to. To the point where the theories are just like, okay, so when are you going to do games again? Oh, next year? Okay.
Personally, this is me personally, I preferred, like, back in the day when he did that, would Link survive the hook shot? That was my first introduction to the game theorists.
So I'd argue mine isn't necessarily as good of a start. But the first one that got me to watch Game Theorist was about the Pokemon multiverse.
They were all so interesting, but now they're by the numbers.
Now they're by the numbers, now they're also kind of just, I don't know, they've lost some soul. Which is kind of a bummer.
Your mom lived here right after college. You know that? She and your dad were dating.
I'm not entirely sure what led to that change.
We got used to this soft, steady beat.
Soft beat.
That, I already know what it is. I just need to figure out where it is. Oh, no, I know where it is.
Uh-huh. Why are you getting so close?
I jumped a little too far ahead. Source is blocked. Alright. Alright. I need a place to perch.
There's quite a few. I don't know why you're here. This. I mean,
Ah, the tree
I'll
top.
give you credit. Those were interesting places. But
Rhythm. Yeah, it's subtle, but a good beat.
so in case anyone's curious out there, another option was to just park on the lamppost.
Spider-Man
But-
hanging on the Christmas tree is cooler.
That it is. No complaints here. Just thought the world might like to know that. Lampposts were just as good. But I like your idea better.
There is one thing about this Prowler, though.
Man, Uncle Aaron,
He is just a
been anything else. My mom
completely
carries
different character
what
compared to
you
the
always
original one. As the original one was actually a white guy. And there is zero homage to that here.
I think I know what happened here, but I don't have any evidence.
The Samuel Jackson fucking race swap of Nick Fury is what happened here. It just gained a lot more popularity within the fandom,
Close. My theory
I imagine.
is that this is supposed to be an homage to the second Prowler, not the original.
Yeah, but a small
There was
little
multiple-
mention
oh.
that there was a first. They make it sound like he's the only one.
So there are two Prowlers for anyone who wants to know this. There was a white Prowler and then a black Prowler who is Miles' uncle. This is supposed to be the secondary Prowler. Now, whether they've eliminated the existence of the first one, I will not say, because I have no evidence and have nothing to back that, to prove or disprove. All I will say is that that's what I think is supposed to have happened here, even though they didn't do as good a job at it as they could have. That's my theories.
No, I'm pretty sure it's behind me.
That's a crackhead theory.
A crackpot theory. Thanks for watching. Click.
Maybe something mechanical?
Not to be a jerk, but maybe leave the hero thing to more serious Spider-Man. That I can sell.
You had the right idea, you just went too far.
That's it.
That took me so long to find originally.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we can just destroy them outright now.
For what it's worth, the first time I did it, it was the second longest one.
All of these were annoying for me.
For me, it was just two that annoyed me. Only two things. It was this one at number 2, which took me longer than I liked, but I got it eventually. Then there was the last one, which drove me batshit. Like, I started, like, conspiracy board theory, popping things on cork boards just over and over again. Like, I lost my mind. I think I spent, like, almost 3 or 4 hours on the
God
last
damn.
one. Just stubbornly like, this is the last one and I get my suit. You're not gonna stop me, mother... Yarr.
They have no greater champion than J. Jonah Jameson.
And Jake.
And we're gonna skip you by going
He's been disrupting their supply chains in Harlem.
yeah,
Tell us about it.
to this
He's the
job.
proprietor.
I'm really just done with Jonah in this game.
You need something that's always in the spot. Quiet on the road.
Yeah.
Loud in a group.
Such a sad thing.
The damn birds, I spooked them.
Mm-hmm.
They're the bird. It's the birds I need too.
Not gonna find it over here.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna add insult to injury. There's only one method to get it.
Not this way.
God damn it! I gotta sit here and wait for him to come. I gotta sit around there and wait for him to come back.
Pretty sure it's behind me.
Not exactly.
Invisibility. Oh, I have invisibility.
There you
What
go.
am I doing? Oy vey. That also took me way too long to figure out as well.
For what it's worth, you took about the same time it
Probably
took me.
something you'd always find here, like birds or trees or no, not trees.
The birds are
Oh, no, you
back.
had it.
I know. I was just doing something past the time. How the fuck did they get this close to birds?
I have a theory
Dad record
that I know is wrong.
Was he a pigeon whisperer?
My theory is that secretly Miles' dad was a bird whisperer.
He just used an obscene amount of bird feed.
Mm-hmm. Or just whisper to the birds that you will be okay with this.
Now
You will
take my
not run
entire
from me.
handful of feed.
I don't think Miles' father was a bird whisperer. And I definitely don't think he had any powers to whisper to birds. But I like that answer better.
Miles Morales Spider-Bird.
The first time they showed me how to
Yes,
Dad had to
please.
hear from me.
Oh, I want to see an episode of that. Ugh.
That's what you need.
Something at the station.
That sounds like an engine running.
I mean, you were in the right direction.
Source blocked, which means I'm in the right zone.
Wait, you in the right zone?
That said I was too far. Source blocked. Again, source blocked. What do you mean source blocked?
Turn to your right.
Um,
You go to your right.
I don't know my right and left. I know my east and west.
Look at your compass. Okay, east. Go a little east here. See right there?
Ah.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Honestly, I should have an L and an R on the end of each screen at this point.
Yeah.
Learn both.
I would. Because East and West only works when it's a game like this, where it's open. At the moment, it's like a...
So will I.
The moment it's not omnidirectional, things go south.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yes, I did. And I love the touch. It's appreciated.
Good news, friends. Beast North is back on its feet. And guess who we have to thank? That's right.
I do hate this game for one reason, and it's the pettiest.
If you have pictures of Spidey,
Like,
clean up Beast, send
not
them
just
my
this,
way,
but like
and
the
I'll
other
take care
Spider-Man
of
game, and
it.
we've talked about it. It's the fact that they tear down J. Jonah, and in this game, they build up another character, and it's just tear down the man to bring up the woman.
All need, actually.
And
Yeah.
I hate having to take the sexist route for it, but that is essentially what they did.
It's just sad. Like, that doesn't make a good character if you tore down one character. That doesn't make him a
I
good
like
character.
Danica, but I hate the reason why I like her. I only like her because she's better than the annoying piece of shit that is Jonah.
This was our
I was gonna say it like this.
We were so
I still
close,
think
we
that
finally made it to the top.
Danica has potential. I won't lie about that. There's still some potential there for an interesting character. But I hate the fact that it's all false. It's not for a sincere, she has potential and is being utilized properly. It's just because you're being an asshole to the dude, and that's it.
Yeah, to
That's
the
all it
man
boils
who
down
was there at the damn start.
Like, and then the fact that some people actually think that is a way to make a good character is just idiotic. That's not how you make a good character. It's never been how you make a good character. How you make a good character is by doing some good writing.
Nah.
Oh, hey, it's the one that took me forever.
Yeah, this took way too long too.
I'm not
Like, I remember losing my shite.
Yeah, because, like, you'd be like, how far the fuck do I have to go to get any of these?
Yeah. I mean, once I figured it out, it was easy, but as I was trying to do it, I remember thinking, you suck, you asshole. Why do you hate me so
Oh,
much? Why
so
do you
much.
hate music?
I agree.
Like, it was so
Like, I know it's supposed to be a letter of love to street music and stuff, but
and
some of these are too difficult, like, when you're first trying to figure it out.
Especially since the music that you get to hear at the end just doesn't last long enough. It's like
it
for
should
like
have
a
been
second
like a
or two.
full 4-minute beat.
Yeah, a full song instead of here's this tiny micro
Instead of,
snippet.
here's 30 seconds. I wanted to listen to the whole thing.
Agreed. Like, especially as someone who loves street music, rap, hip hop, R&B myself.
Like, all of those minus rap. I'm not a fan of the rap.
Like, I love,
I
especially
liked Eminem
like,
when he was Slim Slam Shady. That's as far as I know.
love. I've heard a lot of rap. I still listen to tons of rap. I listen to R&B too much. And I still have a soft spot for it. But this was such a bummer that it's only 30 seconds. And even then, it's not very loud. You can barely hear it.
They literally just gave us a clock and a goddamn hint for it.
Sounded like a celebration.
That, to me, like, honestly, like, broke my heart. Because I was like, oh my god, really? Yeah, it's great I got the suit, but I did this for music, not for the suit even.
Yeah, like,
I did this.
I would
this
rather have
music.
a full beat than the suit. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the suits are cool, but
Yeah,
I'd rather
but-
have the beat.
It's so I like actually started to tear up. Like I really wanted to love that.
That's it.
Like I said, I'm a music nut. Like it doesn't matter if I understand the lyrics or not. I will listen to anything from Japanese, Spanish, Indian, Chinese,
Back when I had
Mandarin.
access to the city library, I just get Japanese music CDs and stuff. Because, like, I
Like-
loved them so much. Like, I didn't understand any of it, but I knew I liked the music. Because it passed the language barrier.
It's so crazy, but like there's only one instrument in all music around the world that I don't like. Only one.
What?
He's got conflict
Banjo.
between them.
Banjo for some reason drives me nuts.
On its own, or just in general?
Yeah, on its own.
On its own,
If
I
it's by itself-
understand. If it's in a group, you can bring out
Oh,
its
yeah,
potential.
Beast centers have had a rough go
If it's with something, it's like, okay, that's fine. That's not that bad. When it's by itself, though, I'm just like, oh god, please stop. No, why?
because I knew
Please, no, why?
the brave woman who literally
Why you hate? Why?
So I was distressed to
Alright,
hear
we're gonna
Carl
listen to this one.
recently suffered a damaging blow. With us is Glory, director of that center.
Yeah, thanks. Anyone who
Simply
wants to
because
know
it
what's check out our
simply
website.
because it
It's on the
mentions
website.
Aunt May.
Wonder. I'm
Only
donating
reason.
10% of my paycheck for this week, and half of Jerry's.
Wow!
I'm hearing Spider-Man
What a dick.
is responsible for the flood.
No way. Someone was responsible, but it wasn't Spider-Man. Follow the money. Who benefits from lower property values?
And I'm going to stop you there, because we have a strict policy of not saying anything that will get me sued. Incidentally, I'm pretty sure Spider-Man can't afford lawyers.
He
And-
wasn't Spider-Man.
We're out of time.
And that's why he attacks
So much for
Spider-Man.
joining us, Gloria. And remember,
He
everyone,
knows who she was gonna say.
real hero. Not like a certain masked menace. Donate to Feast. Jared, cut her mic before I end up in the poorhouse.
Wow! That was on... Wow!
That
Like,
wasn't JJ.
That is not JJ. Like, I loved his little bit where he's like, I'm donating part of my shit to Feast. Then he's like, and half of yours like, that... No,
That
that's
was-
not him.
That's not him, but it was at least funny.
The real Joan would give 30 to 50%, though.
Oh yeah,
Let's be
Real
honest.
Jonah would give a ton more, and he probably wouldn't have given half of Jared's without giving half of his own.
And he wouldn't give a week, he'd give a month.
Yeah, that I'll give him this though. At least it was kind of funny.
At least he tried.
Like, it was at least kind of funny. So it's not as bad as the way it ends, where it's like, oh, that ain't JJ at all. JJ would never say that the reason he's attacking Spidey is because he doesn't want to end up in a poorhouse. Hell no, JJ attacks Spider-Man because JJ's misguided and thinks he's doing the right thing.
I think I saw someone.
Even though he's not doing great at that. Like, that's the reason why JJ's so liked. It's because JJ is misguidedly trying to do the right thing. Even if it is heavily misguided. Like, that's the big kicker. Where are you? Dude, you had it. You were just way too close now. Way, way too close.
Damn it. Ah.
There you go.
Now here's the question. Here's another question. What? Let me just walk up to this person.
Something distinctive.
Yeah.
Like, this person looks to be old enough, but why is he here at the exact same spot so many years later just to give us this bit of info?
You want the long
Way
or short
too
answer?
perfect.
I'm not sure it's light though.
Oh, it's not the
Well-
beat?
Oh, you had the right thing. It's just, you gotta aim at the drum, not the dude's face.
No, I can't sample it.
Huh?
The sound is clickety click click click. Not bun dun 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 dun.
Oh. I sworn that was... Or was it the chime?
Yeah, it already said we had to search for a chime, I think.
Probably
Hmm.
something you don't
Yeah,
get
yeah.
in the city.
Chinese New Year stuff. Forgot about that. I don't know why, I just remember being the drums.
Wind chime.
Maybe it's because I like the drums more. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
My first job. I was
It's probably just my love for drums.
Okay, we finished music, so we just gotta let the dialogue finish, I guess.
No, there's one more.
gear or the max.
One more bottom of the map.
There isn't one here.
Bottom of the map. Look,
Oh,
bottom
I'm,
of the
I'm
map.
just blind. Got it.
But the boss.
Like, that would be too hard and stuff because I didn't see that for a while first, too, so.
But I have an actual out, and you know what it is.
Yeah, you got an actual excuse. I had no excuse.
He made me promise.
I've had eye problems the last 2 years, and I wear glasses, which is sad.
You got the best out you could possibly ask for when it comes to something like this.
Maybe you and Dad
I
were
ain't got
close.
shite.
I can't imagine ever turning my back on my family.
We should probably do some of the Spider-Man challenges too, because they give us skills.
Or we can focus on this since this is 10 times more enjoyable.
No, like after we finish this,
Oh, okay.
because like you know how Spider-Man has that like zoom. Let me just. And then he just does that big ass bounce off. That's locked to completing that whole thing. That one awesome move, they locked it away for the completing that whole thing. Not cool.
No, it isn't. But I also
Have fun with it.
trying to control alt
I
delete
got a
that
real
from my brain.
client I always met here. Got real used to waiting, listening, hearing this
And
sound
I already
on
know
a
what that
tight
is.
schedule.
A sound on a schedule.
God damn it.
But, buddy, where are you going?
I'm too close.
By a ton. Like a ton of a ton. Why are you doing this from the ground floor?
Yeah. My brain works differently. That's how.
Fairy horns.
I mean,
That's right.
obviously you do you, but
The
okay.
first guy I met here used to take the ferry over from Jersey. Work for him was good money.
On far more cooler
Dad
notes,
found out about the problem. Not that he was
I just got two evoked for Digimon World 2.
Oh, so they... Ah.
What?
Oh, for a second I thought they were mentioning the other Prowler, but no, they did not.
That'd be me.
Unfortunately, they do not mention the original Prowler
Can't be the only reason
at all,
cut him off. Not if he fessed up.
which is actually kind of sad because there's a little neat little thing, which is that this Prowler was trained by the Prowler original. You think you'd at least acknowledge that a little bit? No, they do not.
This is the suit that we're going to be using on the next episode. 'Cause I love this suit.
I assume a
It
suit you
makes
unlock.
me want to do bad things. Imitate
I
the
think I figured it
man,
out.
the myth, the legend that is his uncle.
Such a nice suit.
And thing is, like,
Love it.
he's technically the third Prowler because the second Prowler wasn't part of Miles' family. That was something that was put into the Miles.
Oh, yeah, the third one, right.
The Miles movie.
I forgot
He's
about
an
that.
alternate reality third, like same person, but he just wasn't part of Miles' family.
Mm.
So
Not gonna lie, I
while we're
totally forgot
still
about that
right
detail.
about him being the second, he's also technically the third.
I love Spider-Man, but sometimes there are universes. Love it, but weird.
Out of all the Spider-Man that I've seen so far, like, I still have that spot for the OG clone, good old Ben Reilly, but the Mumbai Peter Parker from the newest Miles movie, oh, I love that guy.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, he's got a good
I'm
voice. He's cool. He's funny. And one of his lines is literally just, "Chai tea? Chai means tea." I laughed my ass off. And it's specifically the way he did it, too.
I've not seen much of the movies. I'm very, very far behind. Like, Endgame first part behind.
If your computer can handle VR chat on desktop mode, there's a world you can check out that you could watch it.
I don't think it can. But I also don't think I've ever really
Let me tell
tried
you
it.
something. You know my old PC that I had?
Mm-hmm.
It's weaker than your current one, yeah?
No, it was reversed, I'm afraid.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, we even found out the hard way and we were both making fun of it for hours about how mine was slightly weaker.
Slightly. You could run it on desktop mode. I'm telling you. Since it was only slightly weaker, you can do it.
I'll definitely have to test it out sometime.
Yeah.
Uncle Aaron's got tabs all over the city. He must have been building his network for years.
You could fucking set it up, watch a bunch of shows, movies, have movie or TV show night with your girl through VR chat. You just gotta.
She has no PC.
No, you just gotta Discord share the application,
Mm.
and boom.
Sequencer, sampler, vintage. Oh, has to be him and Dad's equipment.
Digimon World 2, I wish I was one leading projects involving Digimon.
He used to come to our He never learned to cook.
I wish I was the project lead on a lot of things.
If I was leading Digimon, things would be so much better.
Like, the main thing that I'd do is, like, and it's a simple visual thing. Like, you know how some games where you have all of your equipment, but it doesn't always show on your character?
Mm-hmm.
Like, say you have, like, 3 slots for weapons, all of your armor. Some games won't change your armor, some games will. Well, let's say you have, like, a gun, a sword, and a shield. Have them all shown on your body. If you have
Mm.
like 10 slots that you can fill up, show it on your body.
Yeah.
And then have the character animate to that section and take the item and use it.
Let me give a showcase of why I should be the one leading Digimon World 2.
Alright, stop
So-
talking. We got the music. I'm sorry you didn't get to hear that.
Something new every day.
I do
It's
apologize.
Hey, kid. Hope the suit
It's so very sad.
It's just like
That's all it is.
dun 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 dun.
led him to my clients.
The fact that it's that short is just so sad.
Yeah.
Mm.
But we are going back to 2099. But if I make my way over, the Davis Brothers mix, so I can replay it whenever I want.
Oh, that's good.
I was wrong. It was 17 seconds, not 40 seconds. It was even less.
So I told him. Hope he back off.
Which is very sad.
I thought it was 40 seconds. Probably because I listened to it for like minutes on end.
Hope this suit helps you be better. Take care, Spider-Man.
Thank you, Uncle Aaron, for everything.
Oh, we got a little fight we can do over here.
Nice. Go curb some suckers. Remember, you may be a Spider-Man, but you should kill.
Hey, Miles. Remember when I said I knew someone who's looking into the underground? She's on the line.
Hi, Spider-Man? I'm Hart. I'm planning a podcast series on the underground, and your, tech guy said you needed help with them?
Oh,
Ta-da!
I'm a big fan. I'm actually at one of their hideouts right now. Any advice?
Oh, that was close.
Wow. Okay, sorry. Their hideouts are radio dead zones, so police can't coordinate a raid. If you disable the jammers, I can alert the police and get them shut down.
I'm on it. Thanks for the help, Danica.
I'm not going to be able to stealth forever, though.
Sick of politicians poking around in our business. Wilson Fisk never had to put up with this crap.
Because most of them were in it.
No.
Hello?
Oh, come on! Who the... That is one of the things I hate about the Spider-Man games. You can isolate one person, kick their ass, but then everyone already knows where you are.
Yeah.
Where's the
I
stealth
mean, if
in
you-
that?
Yeah. If you bail out and go invisible and just hang on a wall, they won't be able to see you. But,
Yeah, but that's not the kind of gameplay I want.
yeah.
So, despite the dead zone, I was able to ping an IP address, and it led me to an online underground forum, and it is gold.
Really? Have you found anything good? Like how they started?
They were wannabe mafia. Started with assaults and robberies, then went after bigger groups so they could earn a reputation. Like, oh, the inner demons.
So we should fear them because they fought the demons. They don't seem like they're people who would win against the demons.
No.
Back before they had their tech.
Yeah. It's a little unfortunate, but
Like,
basically
like,
because of
I
plot
like the
MacGuffin.
gameplay. I am not good with these fucking side plots.
Hey, Danica. So at
Because we're just supposed to believe they were able to deal with the
Not
demons.
how you'd expect. When Devil's Breath
And we're supposed to believe that they were able to deal with them easily, which is a big ass.
Yeah, the underground took over the demons.
One of the
Got it,
biggest.
got it.
By default. Not very dramatic.
You gotta get higher up. I'm not gonna lie.
That dude
I
just
hate it.
ram?
Yeah, that dude can basically just run you through if he wants. And he's gonna spam that hammer. And that hammer can basically artificially enhance its range. You can also bring
So
a shield back a
basically,
little
it's
bit.
a batch of bullshit.
Yeah, basically.
I accidentally went invisible there.
And you know anything about that shield is you can't even like really slide under it. You have to basically do your like.
I have to use Venom. Spider-Man's winning. No shit. It's my job. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
Why are you sending two of them my way? Fucking hell, game.
Yeah. It might not be the ideal way to play it, but just because of those shield douchebags, it's just a far better experience to just basically disappear and then just come back for it.
I also am hating the fact that no matter where I go, they immediately know where I am unless I'm invisible.
Yeah.
Like, give me Spider-Man Noir stealth system, please, for the love of God.
That would have been an awesome touch. Or at least, if you are gonna have this stuff, at least don't like have these dudes just able to friggin' fly and psychically know where you are.
It is annoying.
That's a pretty easy fix for the whole system, really.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
close.
That was very close.
That is the kind of shit that I like about this game, though. The fact that it can be so close and it's so gratifying when you pull it off. That I will give this game.
God has to be Spider-Man.
Remind me to tell you a story sometime about a really bullshit moment that happened where I was stealthing in this game.
We got time.
True. So basically, I was stealthing. And I was doing good. But as I'm in the middle of a stealth animation, my invisibility cut out.
Ah.
And 4 dudes from different directions decided to jump down. And they wound up surrounding me. Therefore killing my stealth. And also making it so they all got a free hit.
Oof.
The worst part is it was shielders who jumped down. And so what wound up happening is they each use a different move. One dude knocked me to the ground with a stupid freaking hammer. Ooh, get rid of him. Get rid of him.
Yeah, my goal is to get rid of the shield guys before I actually go in to fight people.
Yeah. Especially since I think it'll just summon reinforcements for a few waves.
I'd rather have that than the shield guys.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but when the reinforcements come, having no shield douchebags is full.
Somebody go check on her. I'll look around. Where'd they go? Everybody search.
With invisibility, I can pick you off one at a time. What do you want about?
I'm not gonna lie, I really, really wish there was like action. Yeah.
I wish we could take out more than one person in a single charge.
Now hold on, you're asking way too much there. How dare you?
2 people, bare minimum. Allow me.
I mean, it's not.
Allow me to.
It's not like you have 2 hands. It's not like you have 2 hands, man. Talk about unrealistic.
You're like,
Oh,
do
wait.
what Assassin's Creed does, and just be like, all right, take 2 people out at the same time if they're close enough. That's kind of the bare minimum I'm asking here.
Yeah.
Do what Assassin's Creed did. Insert amount of years ago.
Like almost a decade, actually, I think.
Yeah, like... Have you seen the shit that Mirage is? They fucked that game up. Its missions are go here, spend 40 minutes getting to the next destination to get a cutscene, then go to the next area and get another cutscene, all taking a long-ass time to do, with very little missions in between.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't looked into Mirage in the slightest because I just don't have any interest.
I watched an entire review on the damn thing by someone who played the whole thing.
Hey, hideout's back on the grid.
Nice. Tipping the cops off. Oh, I can't wait to write up this underground demon.
It's only been an hour and 8 minutes? Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like it's been 2.5.
Weirdly enough, yeah. Yeah. Huh. Not gonna lie, I didn't even notice that sensation until now.
Have we been having fun with our game and conversations?
Nah.
Nah.
I mean, maybe.
But nah.
That's not possible. There's no way. That's not a realistic
impossible.
expectation. That's an improbability. That's alien shit.
That's improbable.
Uh.
That's inconquestable.
How dare we think such a thing is possible? How dare we? Shame. Ring, 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 ring. Shame.
I hate to be that person, but I miss playing as Peter.
Yeah.
Can we move
I
back
love
to
Miles,
OG
but...
Spider? Also, I'm gonna say it again. The sequel should have had multiplayer. You have
Thank you.
You have 2 Spider-Men.
Mm-hmm.
For the
And
love
they're
of God.
already working together anyways, so... Oh, this mission. I finally just cheated this asshole. Yeah, this one I was just like, you know what? Fuck your turns. I'm just gonna web swing past. And it worked. Somehow. Boy, did I have to have, like, I needed my chin even so I could turn the camera fast enough. Like, the only high score I was ever able to get was silver because of me doing that. I, like, had my chin on the right analog stick. I'm just launching myself and web swinging. Like, it was
that's what we needed.
Yeah, this one is...
So now we can ignore everything else.
Well, I mean, you get it through just your first attempt. It just gives you the ability so you can use it the whole time you're in there.
But
Like, you don't
I'll
even
go
need
ahead
to
and grab
complete
some
it.
more underground caches so we can unlock more suits later.
Yeah, good idea. Especially since the thing is going to get crazy.
Ah.
Chasing Howard's pigeons. Little guys need love too.
Keep up the great work, and I'll see you at the next challenge.
No, you won't. Not unless I
Who
need
won't what?
tokens. Oh, he
Who won't
just
what?
said, the hard light just said, I'll see you at the next challenge. It's like, not unless I need some tokens.
I'm exhausted. 8 days of family? What a day.
Also, what kind of group marks their shit out in the open? Like, I understand hiding them on tops of buildings and shit, but out in the open, people are just gonna know that's there.
It's actually a very simple reason. They're dumb. As shit.
It really shows incompetence.
Plus, I
But
really
then you
don't
have-
think Finn
But then you have
cares.
like the stuff that's out on the piers, and they're all well hidden, and they show intelligence. It's like
The thing is,
it's like they're two literally different groups.
Here's my theory. I think that the stuff that's actually, hidden properly,
Was hid
I
by
think that's
Finn?
actually no, reverse. I think that's the actual groups themselves doing that. And the ones that are out in the open blatant are Finn trying to make a statement and piss off Roxxon.
Ah.
I think it's her being blinded by her desire for revenge, so she makes, these blatant ones.
Oh, that was too close.
Yeah. Someone coming. Thing is literally right above you. I mean, if you use your full invisibility bar, you might be able to get 3 of them right there. Just bat. It'll be still a little tight, but
Hey, friends.
Yeah, if only I could get up there.
Underground experience.
yeah, you're supposed to basically web crawl up, or use the
With the help of Spider-Man.
twin grab zip deal.
Game.
Okay, so
Thi-
underground used to have
This isn't
Isn't that
web
letting you climb
crawlable.
them?
It's not web crawlable.
Then
whole
just
thing,
use
you
your
can't web crawl on
just-
any of it.
then just use that. It's not the same, but it's damn it, they already saw. Just bail out. Or yeah, that also works. I forgot about that little trick.
At this point, I know there ain't gonna be backup for you guys. Like this. This is a good way to hide shit. They're not blatantly saying, hey, here's the box.
Like I said, I'm convinced that that's the actual members and not Finn. Because like I said, she's so blinded by her revenge, I could totally see her like actually putting these things out blatantly out and about.
She's even putting people's lives on the line who think they shouldn't be putting their lives on the line because they're dying of this fucking whatever it is. It's the new form. Like,
Yep.
She does not care about others' lives.
Yeah, she's just too consumed by revenge. Which is even more sad because it's very clear that Miles wants to believe that there's still some good in her. Power of pussy.
We've already talked about this bit and how that's not a good thing to do. You're not going to ingratiate yourself to the public.
No. If anything, the public now just has another reason to hate you.
And another reason to
The worst
leave
part
Dawn
is
and go with Roxxon.
The worst part is I don't want either group. I think I would pretty much hate both of them equally.
Miles just mentioned the solution. Make an app.
Yeah. Just make an app for your evil group, alright?
Spoof where you're at. Simple.
Ooh. That's good. I really hate these bonus objective things. They kind of incentivize you to play
Yeah,
it.
I just don't.
It's really dumb.
I just play my way.
It might not be so bad if it was like, something like neat or cool given, but no, it's just for more parts. So you can I guess you can get new suits with them, but that's pretty much it.
Like, I'd be a bit more incentivized if there was something tangible for the character
Yeah.
behind it. You know, like, learn some new combat moves.
Mm-hmm.
Because we only have one button to attack people with.
Kill the interference.
I get why they do that. They try to make it so that kids can jump onto it and all that, but it doesn't work here.
Like, imagine getting a combo that goes to
Interference.
hit, to then web, to then move like that, to swing them down like a sledgehammer, and then jump up to yank them up and slam them back down in a full combo.
Yeah. Or at least make it so it's not just the same button over and over and over again for hours.
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man 1 underground advertising campaign.
But
Like,
no, all this is an activity token.
like
and
I
some...
don't use air yanks unless I have to.
In my case, I did use them a lot, but that's because I loved being an asshole. I love just yanking opponents up and then slamming them to the ground, yank them up, slam them down over and over again. It was funny. Hey, look! It's human pate. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, in these games, Spidey does kill a lot, but you know what? Nowhere near as much as when I play these games.
You want to talk
There-
about somebody that kills? Talk about Batman.
Oh, don't worry, I made Batman look good when I played. I made him look real good. I made him look damn near saint-like. Such a weird feeling. Why would you put that shit on a running bus? Like,
Also, he's been Spider-Man for, what, a few months? Why would he put all of this around the city?
yeah,
He's not Peter Parker.
Welcome to the Danica.
I don't know.
You may have heard that
It just never made sense, and it kind of just never will.
So today,
Like, you don't have the amount of time that Pete's been doing this. You're also not doing it from the age that Pete was. Pete was doing it when he was a
much
little
of an
kid.
excuse other than go explore, find this, get item, unlock XYZ. It's just a way to pad the game. Like,
It's
for
completely
Peter Parker, it
unnecessary.
made sense.
Yeah. He's been doing this since he was in, what, middle school? Maybe early high school at the latest?
He's always, like, at the start, he's either high school or college.
Like,
or
he was...
university. So a teenager to young adults.
Like, in this one, I think,
He's in his 30s.
freshman is when he started. When he first started off, though.
When he
think he was,
first
like-
started off, yeah.
I think he was freshman
high
or
school.
sophomore. He was early high school, so he was
Sneak up here to stargaze.
pretty... it made sense for him to have this stuff all over because
He needed it.
he had to be able to use these things wherever,
Like-
and he's...
Like, each of those bags had a suit in them.
And each one had his equipment in it, too.
Yeah, back
So-
around the city.
And it made
doesn't
sense
have
'cause he was-
that set up.
He was always around the city because he was in school.
We're really tearing
Like-
a new one on this game.
Which is frustrating because I do like Miles, but I like the real Miles, not this game's Miles.
Yeah, like,
This game's Miles, if
give
you had
me
done
the
Uptown
animated
Pride
movie
bullshit,
Miles in this universe.
I'm just gonna be real, if the real Miles had saw that Uptown Pride bullshit mission, oh, Miles would have tore their asses apart for disrespecting
Like, he'd
Pete
still
like
have
that.
Uptown Pride, but he'd mentioned that why wasn't Pete given something like this? Like New York
Why-
Pride, like the New York Pride suit.
Like, why wasn't Pete given this kind of love? Why are you painting over the mural you had of Pete? Why are you painting over it with this BS? What the hell is wrong with you?
Well,
Pete has sacrificed
at
his
least when
life
it
for
comes
you.
to the mural, it's being added to.
No, at the end, they erased Pete entirely for it.
I remember
They
when
raised
when
Pete-
I got to that part, it was just merely adding him.
It was at the start of the game. He is literally working on a paint for Pete, but then for this Uptown Pride bullshit mission, that's completely painted over, completely gone.
If that's the case, my memory.
And I even
faulty.
went back
I'm
to
gonna be-
look
I'm gonna
multiple
be
times.
angry.
I went back to look multiple times thinking, there's no way they painted over Pete. They did not paint over Pete. They painted over Pete.
You mind getting a pic of that somewhere off the internet?
I can try, but it's gonna take a while for me to find it.
Like Uptown Pride Miles mural. Type that in.
But yeah, I went looking back on it in game multiple times. Never. Pete's face, Spider-Man paint, gone.
Or you can just type in where it is on the map and we can go see it for ourselves. Because we've done that mission.
Yeah, I'll do the location one because that will be a lot quicker, I think, than trying to find a good image. Although my PC is going to have troubles pulling up in it. Great, because I have so many things open right now.
Gonna be cleaning up escaped convicts for a minute, methinks.
I guess there are some good things about this city.
Hey, Danica. I'm at the underground hideout on the Upper East Side.
Cool. You look for the jammer, I'll start pulling records for what the underground's been up to here.
Hoy.
Don't want to click on these. Just so I don't give these things any traction. But F it.
I have never had a Spider-Man fall down while I was trying to climb a wall. What? Oh, you asshole.
Show yourself!
What the? Oh, this game. This game's combat.
Yeah, basically I hate clicking on this shit because basically it didn't tell me at all where this thing is. It just got more traction for this stupid ass bullshit.
God damn it.
Fuck you, screener.
Maybe actually go ahead and I'm thinking use YouTube.
Apparently that video got taken down.
Wow.
I'm gonna click again, see if I can. Okay.
I just kicked someone's ass that had a Karen haircut. So I can officially call these people Karens. One of them had a haircut.
Yeah, the Spider-Man. I'm watching the video right now. Spidey's gone. The mural of Spidey's gone. It's replaced with this Black Lives Matter bullshit.
Ah.
Yeah, someone dies for you guys. Almost dies for you guys on a daily basis. That's how you reward them, by painting over them. You absolute fuck.
Like, I understand, like, adding Miles to the mural, but replacing him?
Like, there's no Miles, there's no Peter. These people are dying and fighting and doing all this shit for you. Fuck them. Let's put this giant ass mural of Black Lives Matter bullshit hypocrite crap instead.
Oh,
That's a good
oh,
idea.
they didn't even have Miles on it.
Nah, not at all. Nah,
They
just Black Lives
replaced it-
Matter because fuck you.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically,
Are you sure
these
that's the
people
exact
are.
same spot?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's the same spot from the beginning of the game. Just gone.
But do you have like a sound guy to direct your intro music?
I've dated a guy for like
I hate groups like these. I honestly do. They're all a bunch of hypocrite bullshit. They all solely exist so one scumbag can mostly use the few tiny microscopic number of good people trying to do the right thing. Use them like this, and it's just I hate movements. I hate groups. They all fucking suck. They're all bullshit. They don't actually stand for what they claim to, and it disgusts me to no end.
Me Too, Black Lives Matter. They're all co-opted in horrible ways. They should be the pure movement that they should have been.
Mm-hmm. If they actually stood for what they're supposed to stand for, there wouldn't be an issue. But the problem is none of these things stand for what they claim to, and on top of that, they claim to hate racism so much, but they are racist. So,
Yep,
hypocrite.
but here's the thing. Certain people are like, oh, I'm black, therefore I can't be racist.
Yeah.
I'm a person
Which
of
is
color,
not.
therefore I can't be racist. Like, this is my own personal opinion. I dislike the person of color word. It's like,
It's just dumb.
sorry, I gotta
The
pause
whole
here. I
thing
have to
in every
pause
way is
because
dumb.
person of color just denotes you as one of the masses. Everyone in the entire world is a person of color. This includes white people. White is a color.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer to go like, yo, this person's black, this person's Hispanic, this person's Japanese, this is Chinese, Mexican. And then you have the Americans.
I don't care where you're from, fool.
Like,
I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna give you the honor of saying where you're from, or or basically the racial tone of your skin. And if I get it wrong, then I'm apologize. But I'm not just gonna go ahead and say, "Hey, yo, person of color." I'm gonna be like, "Hey, yo, you're my friend." Or like, if I'm like, "Oh, you mean the black guy?" I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, yo, the person of color." I'm gonna say, "No, the black guy," because that's specific. I'm not gonna fucking genericize a whole people.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't care. I honestly
I am
don't.
so political right now. Holy shit, I should hear myself.
To me, like, honestly, I care so little about where you came from that's not even countable as a footnote. I don't use it for anything. For me, it's like, oh, cool, whatever, moving on now. To me, that stuff is just meaningless. It doesn't tell me anything about you.
What matters is, like, are we friends? Yes or no? Do we have things in common? Yes or no?
Like,
that's what should matter in the end. But so many
I've
people
brought
make
up
it
how-
about race and all that bullshit. Like,
I've brought up before about how when hiring people, if you ever just give me my reason for hiring you is just your race or your sexual preference or your gender, how I'm just gonna laugh at you and tell you to get out. The thing is that's not even just for hiring purposes. That's in a generalized sense. I care
also
so
not
little about where you
legal.
came from that it means nothing to me. It's not even really a footnote. Like, with me, you want me to be chill with you? Okay, are you an asshole? Yes or no? No? Then guess what? We're off to a great start.
I can't believe how racially charged this game has made me.
I mean, it's not even just this game. I'm sick of hearing this stupid ass bullshit. Especially since people love acting like
Politically
someone was
charged is also
literally a
hard.
slave today. No, you weren't. You were never a slave. Your parents were never a slave. Your grandparents were not a slave. Your great-grandparents might have been a slave, but then were freed immediately. So, and also they like acting as if people didn't die in mass, both blacks and whites. There were whites who died in mass, and you're telling me that doesn't get to count magically now? Is it possibly because
Sounds
you just
like
want to be an asshole?
racism.
Like, it's so retarded and it's so dumb, and all it takes for you to realize you're being a racist prick is 5 seconds of, oh, hey, there were a shit ton of people who have, guess what, sacrificed their life
Yeah, but then they
to
can
end
play the
this.
race card and say it didn't matter because XYZ happened to XYZ person in race. God damn it, I feel like a piece of shit being so politically and racially charged.
It's just ridiculous. Well, you can thank the game because they decided to slam in so much racism and bullshit in it. So you can thank the game for that one. Because some dickbag decided, fuck white Peter. He may have almost died a billion times, even just within a half a year.
Have
died
you
a ton.
heard that people want to make the 616 Peter gay?
Yeah, I heard. Just another thing for me to get an aneurysm over.
Like, they did that to Iceman. Look what happened to Iceman.
Yeah.
He did not get better as a character.
Ew.
Not to mention one of his main traits was being a womanizer. Which, not a great trait, but means he would not be gay.
There's the jammer.
Yeah.
They kept
So dumb.
Actually, that's not 100% true.
How sentimental.
You could be bi and still be a womanizer, but his whole character was, he is straight. They just randomly changed it. And what the fuck? What? How the fuck are you moving that fast? Finally got you. Get over here.
Yeah, with that one you have to do the leap. No matter what. Because they'll just avoid everything else.
Well, that's bullshit.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to get used to them. You're going to see more of them later.
Oh.
And eventually you're going to be seeing a lot of those freaking dudes and a lot of the freaking shield tool.
So bullshit on top of bullshit. Got it.
Uh-huh. Game's going to get really cheap and really bullshit.
Grave dust. Makes your skin nearly invulnerable. Pete ended up creating a counter drug to stop it. Hope the underground aren't getting into this.
Very unfortunate.
One of Tombstone's bikes. Of course he'd have a big muffler.
I
mean, I think that's a muffler.
He's got a big muff. Oh, we have access to more suits. Ah, the Spider-Verse suit. I liked it in the movie. I don't think it would fit for this game. But it's nice to see.
Animation-wise, they have something cool for that.
God, we went on length about the strike suit. This could have worked if it was toned down. Like, this is Armored Spider on steroids, not in the good way.
Yeah. And possibly some other drugs involved, too.
Like, I do not find it fun to shit on a Spider-Man game in general, unless it is objectively bad, but there's a lot of shit I am not fond of in this really good game about being Spider-Man.
Yeah. I wish I was playing real Miles every time.
Now, when you say real Miles, which one are you talking about? Ultimate 616, which is technically still Ultimate, or the movie?
Technically, I was referring to more Ultimate, but I can also very easily refer to the other one as well with that sentence. I feel like both of them would have done the right thing by Pete and would have also done the right thing by themselves. I feel like when I think of Miles, I think someone who respects Pete enough to the point of where if they saw Pete getting disrespected and put down so much, they would stand up for him, even if Pete himself won't. Nice.
Ah, I meant to go for the fat man.
Oh yeah, you don't have any buffs put into this, do you?
Nah.
I forgot you don't have. I forgot you don't have any buffs put into invisibility yet. My bad.
I have one, but it's not much.
You at least have one though. That's something.
I've invested in the time limit.
Let that be a lesson.
Just don't do it again. Cool?
I get you're trying to sound different, but stick to the shtick
Cops will want this for evidence.
or use your voice.
They don't mind webs.
Huh?
Miles, he went from he went like XYZ citizen, and then went back to his own voice. Like, if you're gonna try and pull a Batman, at least stick to the Batman.
I mean, I don't blame him for saying, nah, never mind, I forgot this. So I think it was supposed to be comedic, like, I think that's what it was supposed to be anyways. I think it was supposed to be a comedic thing, but then he
Miles
stressed,
tried to
it's
do
not
that
funny.
whenever he was interacting with his dad, which I completely understood, but just the average random person? I don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, crime, but I need to find a way inside. Hello. Ah, here we are.
I was so freaked out when we hit a time capsule in this cave. Place still gives me the creeps.
Okay, now, a time capsule in a cave like this, I can understand, but other places only Spider-Man could get to.
I mean, a kid could get in there.
No, I mean, like, you know, like the LED screen, like halfway up the building.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Only a Spider-Man could get there.
Well, unless they got a crane, maybe? But, yeah.
A kid would not manage to get there.
I mean, wasn't just the kids. You gotta remember the brother Rick, who is an adult, was also involved.
He's also a scientist. I don't think he has the ability to get that.
A crane.
Yeah. Not unless he forked out a shit ton of money to rent.
Which, I mean, that's not the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard. Or at least I should say, not the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard in a Spider-Man. But, I do agree.
Oh, we got some skill points.
Yeah, 3 of them.
Oh, I never used that.
I've been telling you all about it for a while now, actually.
Ah, now that's something I want. Yo, that's useful. I hope I'll remember it. Let's be honest. I gotta hope I'll remember it.
I'm gonna be real with you. I've always forgotten it every time, so probably don't get your hopes up too high.
Okay, now this is what I need. Bank 2 finishers, because with 2 finishers on me, I can take out a big guy.
Some of them. Unfortunately, you need 3 for a shield, dude.
I think you can only
Okay.
bank 2.
You can build up a 3rd one if you refill yourself, but basically, the overall amount that those shield douchebags can take, you have to have basically the equivalency of 3, which the only way to do that is to bank 2, build up a third.
Again? Miles, you're working so hard lately.
Hands off the merchandise, Spider-Man!
Are y'all still mad at me for crashing your secret fist power base?
I heard you wanted some friends. Here you go.
I heard you wanted some friends with your friends. Would you like
And
some
since-
friends fries?
And since we got you friends for your friends with your friends fries, we might as well get you some friends fries. You know?
With a little friends burger on top.
That is going to charge extra.
Oh, what about the friends drink? I thought that was free.
Friends drink is free. The friend burger, that's a charge of $3.95.
Damn it!
Again? Miles,
I'll take an extra large number 9 friend burger.
carve out time to relax.
Would you like an extra friendly on it?
I'll take extra friend syrup. Yeah.
We're a bunch of dorks.
I'll come talk to you about
I mean, it's great. No complaints at all.
I love you. Bye.
Adios, ma. Te quiero.
I'll say it again. I love a Spider-Man that can speak Spanish.
Yeah,
Don't need this.
that's a really nice touch.
I saw a kind of a dumb post recently.
Mm.
And it said the Bible was written by the world's greatest American, Jesus. And the post with the picture on it was someone with a Karen haircut.
Okay, that's so dumb, but it is kind of funny.
It's a little ironic considering the haircut.
Capsule one of these pipes.
Uh,
I don't remember which one.
as I won't deny that's dumb, but it also is kind of funny. Hey, that's cool.
Oh, Roxxon Labs. We can do those, yeah.
Yep, we've been able to do them for a while now.
Yeah, may as well do one. You know, for the video.
No. Please don't be hurting, Captain. Please, Captain. Please, Captain. Thank you, Lloyd.
Hmm?
Oh, basically, Digimon World 2 needs a shit ton of help. Basically, the way you gain the ability to access ultimate mega level Digivolutions, and the only way you can get past level 13 is by DNA Digivolving Digimon. The thing is, this system, even to this day, is very poorly explained, is not very good, and even when data mined all these years, is barely understood properly.
Ooh.
The only game that's less understood by being data mined for even longer is Digimon World 1.
Oh, good God.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, right now, I've finally managed to do a DNA combo that's past level 13 for the first time in my decades of playing games at all. The tricky part is, right now, it took me so many decades to accomplish that goal, and even then, all I have to show for it is Nanimon, who can now finally, for the first time ever, get to level 14, and a Cyclonemon, who also, for the first time ever, has arrived at level 14. I've always been stuck with my Digimon being locked to 13 and not able to fix it.
That's not the smartest design.
No, it really isn't. That's why I keep saying I should have led this project. It would have
Just
been
let them keep
a kindness.
leveling, but when they evolve, just give them a massive boost in stats.
Yeah, they don't get a massive boost in stats.
That's my way out of here.
Also, they don't de-digivolve back, so they got one of the cool things about the franchise,
What?
really. Yeah.
Why would you not have that?
It gets worse. Even though they give you choices as a partner Digimon, that all becomes meaningless because you're gonna have to basically DNA digivolve your partner into new other Digimon. So I was really happy at first because I was able to have my favorite Digimon that I would always choose as my partner Digimon, even at gunpoint, Dimidevamon.
Yo.
That doesn't mean much though, because Dimidevamon, I had to DNA digivolve him once he digivolved into another other Digimon, so I could actually get that Digimon past level 13.
Not allowed to keep the Devi.
Yeah. So even though I do kind of love this game for giving me the choice, I also kind of hate this game for basically gutting it and making it meaningless. So instead of my partner Digimon, Dimidevamon, my favorite Digimon, who digivolved into Ice Devamon, which was pretty cool in my opinion. Instead, I had to merge that Ice Devamon with a Hyogamon, so that this way I could get to level.
The Devamon line is pretty neat.
Especially since one of those lines allows me to have the Mega level Digimon Piedmon, my favorite Mega. So yeah, there's a Digivolution line for Dimidevamon, which goes Dimidevamon, Bakamon, I think it's Phantomon or Solmon.
Did I
Can't
just
remember.
hear you say Bakamon?
Mm-hmm.
That's Idiotmon.
No. As in Bake. Baka.
Oh, Bake.
Yeah, pronounced Bak. Whatever. Anyways.
Sorry.
So it goes down that line.
My word and pronunciation is odd.
It's alright. I have troubles pronouncing it properly myself. So anyways. It goes into that and then goes into, I think it's Phantomon, and then at the Mega level, Piedmon. And Piedmon, and for those of you who don't know, is basically an evil clown Digimon.
Oh no, not the clowns.
It's an evil clown with knives. Anyone who's seen the backgrounds of my videos knows I have a lot of knives.
No, not clowns.
An evil clown whose special attacks are Clown Trick. That's literally one of his special attack names, I'm not even kidding you. And Trump Sword.
Trump Sword.
I'm
sorry.
I really love Dimidevamon
I'm making the
because
stupid connection here.
if anyone doesn't know, Dimidevamon basically looks like a little bat.
Basically, if you haven't watched Digimon, you won't know what it is.
Yeah, if you've never seen Digimon, and especially if you've only seen the really not very good remake, you're not gonna fully understand my geeking outness right now.
Oh yeah, something neat about Digimon. They're Digimon Adventure trying the O2 crew.
Yeah, which I hope it does well. I'm a little nervous about it because
Like
the O2 ended really solid.
I liked 1, but O2. Not to mention the O2 crew was supposedly lost during Try. I'd love to see
The
where
crazy
they ended
part.
up.
The crazy thing is, honestly, the O2 crew, like, even just if we ignore the Try and we ignore some certain small details here and there, they still ended pretty strong in the actual TV show. Like, they ended in a pretty solid state.
Yep.
So how do you expand on that when you already left them off in a pretty darn good state?
By mentioning in Try that they're missing.
Yeah. It's just, I'm
Giving
very
intrigue.
curious to see how they handle it.
They can easily fuck this up.
Oh yeah, so easily. Like, mind-numbingly. Like, it actually, it's super easy to mess it up, but it'd actually be almost hard to not mess it up. Ooh.
I know he's safe, but I'm taking the extra caution.
Smart decision. This area is pretty cramped.
Oh, now you're safe too. Up you go.
Your lucky day. Sorry.
So, just to paint an image here. The first thing I would do if I was leading the project for Digimon World 2 Remake, I'm either simplifying the DNA Digivolution system, or I'm making it so it's less annoying. It should never It should never be the cost of your partner Digimon, and it should never be what you're forced to do just so you can get past level 13. That's not how that should work.
Oh god, I just had a thought, like, not about that video game, but if they're gonna redo, like, what if they're gonna redo all the a Pokemon series, but with them as adults and stuff? Because then you get into Frontier, because then eventually they're gonna have to do Frontier, which is the 03 crew, if I'm correct.
No.
Wait, there was one before that?
Frontier was the 4th, buddy.
Ah. What was the third
There was
one?
Tamers, that was the 3, and then there's already planning.
Right, Tamer.
And they're already have already done that, I think. They've already either finished that one, or they are about to finish that one. Can't remember. Yeah, it's already been happening.
Oh, it's gonna be so awesome to see them actually just using their friggin' powers to become the Digimon. Like, I loved that gimmick.
Yeah.
A lot of people hated it.
I liked the gimmick. I wish it was executed just 1% differently for some of them, because it only really happened for the main 4.
And
I should say 3.
Protagonists.
I feel like I should be saying 3, not 4.
Caught.
Yeah, you screwed around and found out.
I only thought there was one of them there. That was my fault. Now I have to fight them all.
Yeah, now they got reinforcements. Yeah, I'm gonna speak in theory because there's no way for me to say anything with confidence here. But I think they'll probably do a Frontier as well. Okay. My only thing with that is, how in the bloody damn hell would you make that work without it falling apart?
If they're pulling a Pokemon and redoing their shows instead of their games, I will absolutely disavow the existence of X-Ross Wars.
Oh yeah, no one likes that.
Because Shoutmon exists.
Well, not even just Shoutmon, just because the whole thing was piss poor as a whole.
Like, I would rather take, what's his name, who has to punch Digimon to make his Agumon evolve. That is cool.
Yeah, Data Squad, now is Marcus.
Data Squad was good.
Data Squad...
I saw 10 episodes of Data Squad, loved it, couldn't find the rest of it.
So, I've seen all of it. Its ending sucks. But everything before that ending was so solid. Flawed, but solid. It was such a bummer. Honestly, the perfect way to put this is... They're not going to touch Crosswords, I hope, because that did so terrible. It honestly did not do well. Marketing-wise, commercially... If it ends in Elite at the end, it didn't do great.
You're like, it took the whole Digimon fusing and...
ruined it.
I'm just going to be honest. Kind of shat all over it.
Yeah. Guess what? There was a game they did for... Have you ever played the Rumble Arena games?
Game Boy Advance, yeah.
Yeah, so they had the Rumble Arena 1, which did pretty good for a first attempt at a fighter. 2 was really good, actually.
Wait, no, was it
2
was it 3?
3 was the one where they really shat on it, where there was like...
I could never remember if it was 2 or 3.
Yeah, 2 had shit tons of Digimon. It didn't have a campaign still, but it had so many more Digimon fighters, but they still all felt unique.
Now, imagine that being remade in this day with online tournaments.
Oh, yeah, that would have been good. especially with that roster, which was so strong. But the thing is, it goes like this. Rumble Arena 1 was a really solid first attempt at a Digimon fighter game. There was Rumble Arena 2, which took all the things that Rumble Arena 1 did really well and took it to like 100, maybe 1,000 even. Because they had shit tons more Digimon, but they didn't all feel the same. They still felt unique and their own. Despite the fact that there was a ton more of them. There was Tennomon, Gabumon, Patamon, Gomamon. There was freaking Flamemon from Frontier. There was freaking Duskmon. There was Nenemon, the joke character from Frontier. Yes. There's also freaking Gyomon. There's freaking... There's just so many. So freaking many. Like more than triple the first game's roster. Easily. More than triple.
I have to ask the question. Do we have a current Digimon crew? Like, that isn't any of the OGs. Is there a full new season with new crew on yet?
Yes, there's been a few, actually.
No, I mean, like, in circa 2023. Is there a new crew?
Yeah, there's been 2.
Hey, how's your jump shot these days?
Damn.
There's been 2 new crews. Granted, no, actually, I forgot one. There's 3.
Oh, what was their stakes?
3. Well,
because you
there's
keep
the
tabs on
problem.
Digimon, I don't.
There's where the problem arises. Out of the 3 new crews, 2 suck dick and were going for a real life vibe. To the point where they used real people. Those were Seekers and something else that I've deleted from my brain. And they weren't very interesting. They were trying to go for including the real world vibe. They used real life people for actors for Digidestined, and they tried to add in other, more real world mechanics and plots, and they failed miserably.
They tried to do their own take on Detective Pikachu, where you have the massive CGI and then the real world humans.
Close, yeah. Well, they also tried to add in, on top of that idea of, Detective Pikachu idea, they also tried to add in their Digimon identity, but the problem is they didn't add it enough. They forgot that in Digimon, we whacking suckers daily.
People die.
Like, literally.
Digimon are killed and reborn as eggs.
Even humans. We've killed humans with Digimon too.
True.
Like, multiple times now. We've done it.
Not in 1, 2, and 3, but some of the others. Some of the more adult ones.
Even some, even for crying out loud, even Data Squad had it.
Like, Digimon is a bit more dark, gritty. That's a part of why I loved it.
That's
like
Pokemon
that's the reason why
was
all like, I'm good, I'm happy. Oh no, there's a little thing scary. With Digimon, they were always in some sort of true life and death situation.
Mm-hmm. In fact, that's honestly why people even liked Survive as much as they do, is because they didn't shy away from the fact that Digimon is not afraid of depression, anxiety.
But then they fucked it up with the whole loop thing.
The gameplay is what really, mercilessly killed them. Because the gameplay was just loopy, not fun, bare bones, gets old super fast. Yeah. But the thing is that for the 2 new units, that was their biggest problem. Is that they just were trying to go in the real world, they were trying to do this, trying to do that.
So you
and none of it gelled properly.
What are the other 2?
That was 2 of them.
Oh, they both 2 of them tried that?
2 of them tried that, and they failed miserably. Invisibility. Anyways, the real kicker, though, that really did, I'm gonna say, deserves some credit, but also get out. Anyways, so they have then Digimon Ghost Game. Now, I haven't watched Ghost Game much really at all. I've seen snippets.
That's the only new one that I think I've heard of.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing: is that one also didn't do great, but that's not really the team's fault. That's more the writer's fault. The team was a little interesting because one of the Digimon on that lineup basically is an alien.
Yo.
But that's also the problem. They writ him as aliens instead of actually Digimon.
Oh.
So it's kind of like, you did a good idea.
I thought it'd just be like one alien Digimon and then the rest.
Yeah.
That's what I thought when you mentioned alien.
Yeah, that's what they should have done, but they decided to make kind of just them all alien-esque.
Because Digimon are born from the internet.
Yeah. And it was such a cool... It could have been a cool idea if it was just one singular alien Digimon. If it had been like that, that would have been brilliant. Especially since the Digimon is really interesting. His name is Gamamon, and he has 2 hearts inside his freaking chest.
Oh, that sounds cool.
One good, one evil. As a result, he has both evil and good Digivolution.
Yo,
And a really cool thing
just like
is that
good
these
old
Digivolutions...
Agumon with his
Kind of, yeah, but more exaggerated. Like, this is more exaggerated than that to an extreme extent, though, is the difference. The darker Digivolutions, they don't quite look the way one expects when they think dark, until they go into stuff like the Talisman and Yin-Yang stuff. Until they go into that logic, they're going to think, oh, wait, this doesn't look evil. I mean, it's acting evil, but it's not what I would picture as evil. And then you're like, oh, no, now it makes sense. It's so clever, because too many people, when they think evil, they think, Skull Greymon. They think, I don't have thoughts. They think I am just destruction and carnage and nothing else. Then they realize, oh, shit, they mean evil evil. They mean, like, I want to take over the world evil. Oh, shite. And another cool thing is they have this other gimmick where one of the Digivolutions for Gamamon has its own identity, has its own thought processes, and is borderline its own self-contained sentience.
Oh, that sounds cool.
So it's having these moments where it's arguing within itself. And I'm just like, that's brilliant.
Now,
why is every other Digimon an alien now, though?
Now that's the uniqueness that I like.
Like, it was such a good idea.
But they went the alien route, which
but they went too much alien. Too much alien.
Having one alien Digimon that's not part of the net, that's a cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
Make it the main person's partner Digimon.
And they did. To an extent.
But then, to make them all aliens makes them no longer special and interesting.
Yeah, which sucked. It was just... There were some other issues, supposedly. I can't speak further about too much of it, because I haven't really watched it myself yet, so I can't say with confidence. But supposedly there's some writing issues. Supposedly. I will not speak further because I don't really have an answer.
Well, at least it's still surviving.
Kind of. The shows are, I'm going to say, limping, but the games are where the real problem.
Similar to Pokemon these days.
Yeah. The problem is...
The anime of Pokemon is getting real average.
When
it
comes to the games for Digimon, it's so sad because we have 2 games that are 6s that could have been 7s, which is Digimon Survive and Digimon Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory, if those 2 would have been a singular game instead of 2 separate games.
I tried playing Hacker Sleuth. I think I got 25% of the way done before I was like, alright, you didn't tell me where to go and I have to go find this one place. I don't know where it is. I've spent 40 fucking minutes in this session and then another hour and a half, another, just trying to find out where it is. And I can't find it. I'm done with this game.
So I've finished both of them. And the saddest part is what one needs, the other half. Which hammers even further that, why did you guys separate these 2 games when you should have just left them as a singular game? And the answer is disgusting greed.
Yeah.
Which is very important. Like, there are no 7 out of 10 Digimon games, and I still hate saying that, but that's the reality.
Like, the closest, in my opinion, that you get, this is out of the games that I played, is the DS games. Like specifically the two like RPGs that are, you know, where they did the whole Pokemon thing, where it's like you get two games, play similar.
It's
Because
just
I like that formula, but I will agree that even those games have problems.
like,
Like
I
to me, they're
so sad.
6.5s.
It's so sad because like there just isn't a 7 out of 10 game yet. We've had decades and tons of chances, but nope, not a single 7 yet. Which is even more sad because we do have the potential for a 7 out of 10 game, but we just don't have it. Like, we don't have an issue with lacking creativity. In fact, we have the opposite problem. We have these people using creativity, which they have in droves, in the form of a sledgehammer instead of, a scalpel, which is all we need. But sledgehammer away, beating on this wall they go.
Or if they
In
want
fact,
to
that's
find
actually-
middle ground, hammer and nail.
Yeah, that would have been a great middle ground.
Like
That would have been great.
spread it out a bit throughout the whole thing, and then use that nail and pinpoint the parts that work way too well, and make that a focus.
Yeah. Just by doing that, you've already done a ton. You've already fixed loads of problems just by doing that.
The new Spider-Man got his own suit. Yeah,
Oh no, I've glitched myself.
Did you break the game? Oh no, are you stuck? Oh no!
Oh, game, what have you done? Fast travel! I never knew that was possible!
Same.
I
I've never seen
glitched myself into... Damn.
How?
Oy vey.
That was a thing.
That certainly was a thing. Yo, we've hit the 2-hour mark. Almost 2 hour 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap. Ooh, that's good. Not
Again,
gonna
it
lie,
doesn't feel like it.
I'm literally uploading a video I made while we do this. Is that weird?
No? Wait,
Okay.
I have to redo it because I used a load?
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
Man, we flew
For how the world
down the
resets.
street after we tricked out these skates with compressed air boosters. Neighbors started calling us the little geniuses after that. All that attention felt kind of weird and kind of cool.
I don't think the entire neighborhood would call you that for this. I think they'd call you crazy.
What's a nice way to say yeah?
Mom made this piqué hot sauce for Finn's birthday. Abuela's recipe, I think. Finn put it on everything.
What?
Always said, if it doesn't hurt, you're not doing it right.
The fuck? It's not a good idea. If it doesn't hurt, you're not doing it right. That's insane.
One summer, we got way into space travel and started freeze-drying our favorite foods. Bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. Total fail.
Huh.
Red bean ice cream was not bad, though. Parts from the first PC we built. I used it for gaming. Finn used it to help an ESU Alzheimer's research team. Both good uses, I'd say.
Not wrong.
Oh, football league. I mentioned to Finn one time I was into soccer, and she went all impossible mission to steal this from an exhibition match for me. She'd do anything for her friends. Got the tour Oscorp in 8th grade. Finn was way skeptical. Said that they were gonna destroy
Now I gotta
the
think
book one
of an
day.
interesting title.
Breath almost proved her right.
What's the video?
Lies of P.
Finn was always checking out
Why
the people who
I
finished
honestly
classes.
just can't be bothered to
She even
even
grabbed
finish the
mine when
game.
I wasn't looking.
And why I won't
Said
review
kept
it.
her brain sharp.
Lies of P. Ness.
Middle school graduation was bittersweet.
Oh, I think I got an idea.
Town High, but I got into Brooklyn Visions.
I'll call it Lies of
Didn't budge,
Suckage.
but, man, high school's like a whole
Well,
new world.
personally, I'd go with Lies of Difficulty. Because I've seen people complain about the fucking difficulty spikes to no end.
We always wonder what stuff like Thor's hammer would make.
So I'm not alone. I'm not alone.
Finn's name always
The
sounded the best.
guy who plays through video games, he goes by Fighting Cowboy. He thinks the difficulty spikes are BS.
So
This
is a spoiler for my review.
He's the walkthrough guy on YouTube.
I'm going to tell you right now, this might be a little spoiler for the video, but I'm just going to say it anyways. My total experience went from first 3 chapters were boring. Chapter 4 and 5 was meh. And then after that, just back and forth between boredom, bullshit. Boredom, bullshit. Boredom, bullshit.
Hey, at least you got that far. I couldn't get through the first actual boss on the demo.
I got to chapter 10. I got to chapter 10 and I wanted to blow my brains out.
Because the game was way too much Sekiro and not enough Souls.
Like, this game, for me, was just the worst aspects of Bloodborne. Made worse.
Oh, so you've never played Sekiro, have you?
I did.
Oh,
I have. And it still made me think more of Bloodborne than it did of Sekiro when it came to gameplay.
All of the vibes are Bloodborne. The combat is more Sekiro because it's all about getting the perfect block.
I mean, it's just, this whole thing is just bad. Like, bad.
It
could have been good.
The look of the game. I love the fact that you can make choices that change some of the outlooks of people. But other than that, I don't see much for the game.
Everybody get up! Somebody's here!
Gotta watch out for spiders, man.
Gotta watch out for spiders, man.
Yeah. They're sneaky little blighters.
But very useful against flies.
Some disturbing news has just crossed my desk. Spider-Man was recently involved in a nauseating act of depravity. Stealing toys from children. Is there anything lower than that? Why, yes there is, my faithful flock. Do you know what was found in this stolen stash? Spider-Man toys. Not only does he steal from children, he bullies them into playing with toys they probably don't even want. The nerve, the audacity. Which is why I'm venture for the Just the Facts team. J. Jonah Jameson action figures. I have a prototype right here in front of me.
I hate JJ in this. Like, we've said it way too many times. He's not a good person here.
Yeah.
Like, whoever was working on these games must have hated J. Jonah Jameson.
Or at least not understood what he's actually about.
Yeah. They clearly did not watch the 90s show.
No. Or even some of the stuff that came even after them, really. Even some of the 2000s did him better.
Yeah. Like, Spectacular.
Ultimate.
He was barely in Ultimate.
But he still was done better in that barely in there bit. There was that one with, where Spidey goes to the animal planet. It's also handled better there, too.
I wish that had more episodes.
Yeah, same. I kind of wish its ending was a little better.
It doesn't have an ending.
It has
That's the thing.
Sort of an ending. It's not a good ending, and it's very much premature and not finished properly.
Like,
but it has a pseudo placeholder.
They basically sent Spider-Man to the land of the furries.
Yeah.
I'd love that.
And had him fall for
as a
pure
kid,
furry.
I didn't know that word, but as an adult, I just find it hilarious.
Yeah. Lola Bunny maybe done some damage, but this did not help.
Oh, if you like Lola Bunny, oh, I should show you a fucking video, a James Lee video, because he has an entire video that's just about Lola Bunny. I think you'll enjoy it.
I probably will. Some of the stuff I've seen, I'm gonna be kind to myself and just say I've seen a lot of things. And when I have seen some furry involved stuff, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just laughing, because it's just to me funny. Just the way it happened, how things worked, and whether or not Disney realized what they did, or if this was an accident. It's funny.
Lola Bunny, a lot of furries were born that day.
Oh yeah, so many.
And a lot of people who just liked Lola Bunny were born that day too.
Yeah. My only question is, I want to know, was this outcome intended or an accident?
Okay,
Was
now
the birth...
now I'm imagining if I had a partner and they were willing to dress as Lola Bunny.
Damn it.
You just had thoughts, didn't you?
Yes, I just had thoughts of my girl in a Lola Bunny outfit. And I'm not gonna lie, it did kind of turn me on for a couple seconds.
God damn.
Yeah. I mean, I do give a bullshit placeholder score for this game, so should I classify it as a review, or do I more classify it as opinion because it's formatted in the opinion format?
To make a review, you generally have to beat the game.
True, and I did even admit that this is a BS placeholder. Yeah, I'm going to do that, especially since I did even in the video, I even said, I have not beaten the game, I'm not going to beat the game, this is just a bullshit placeholder score, and it's put in air quotes.
Yeah, this is an opinion.
Yeah.
My own personal opinion is that to be a review, you beat the game.
I even crack a joke that the only way I'm ever beating this game is if I hold you or one of my other friends gunpoint, and I can't be bothered to do that because I actually like you guys.
Though I will admit, like, if you're playing like an MMO, there's no real way to properly complete those, so there's lenience in that kind of shit.
I finally have scientific proof that Spider-Man is a crime against nature. Allow me to explain. A recent incident involving a construction crane...
Is it just me, or have our conversations during this session been all over the place?
Oh, we've been politically and racially charged. We've talked about Digimon. I talked a little bit about Pokemon.
Talked about Lies of P, talked about whether or not this video could be viewed as a review or not, how reviews should be formatted. Like, I feel like we've been all over. We've talked about furry bait. We've talked about freaking.
Oh, fast we've gone to furry bait. Oh, speaking of furry bait, B-Stars. That exists.
Yeah. I've seen a little bit of it and have some stuff spoiled.
I read the entire manga, so I don't have to watch the anime.
Bravo to you. I can't. I'm just not that interested.
It was
I'm not enough of a furry to watch it.
Like, if you look at it for its story and not for the fact that furry bait, it's one hell of a romance story.
Really?
Yeah. Though I will be honest, I do prefer the manga. Because the anime will always leave stuff out.
I mean, they shouldn't, but they do. So sad when they do. It's not what this was supposed to be or how this was supposed to look. They're supposed to enhance, not leave stuff out.
Yeah, but that's what happens when they're given 12 episodes this season instead of 24.
True.
Like, certain shows don't need 24. But a good chunk of them do. Alright, I think it's time we hit up the story. We're already 2 hours, 21 minutes in. And we haven't done any story. Time to justify the video by doing a bit of story.
Probably a good idea.
That was a hell of a way to tell me you're Spider-Man. What if I'd killed you?
You want me to feel bad because you almost killed me?
I'm not gonna lie, I almost kind of want to just write Liza P and just all lowercase in the tags just to spite.
No. What you do is
What Krieger did to Rick?
you go
Roxxon needs to pay.
lies of in small, and then you actually write out the word P all in capital.
Please.
I can't.
Yeah.
I made a
If this was a title, I'd do that. For tag, I'm just gonna be merciful.
So did I.
Lies of P.
Why'd
Ness.
you pick here?
Dad brought us to that concert.
Ugh.
7 choirs from 7 countries. Remember?
Normally, I have very mixed feelings about my freaking thumbnails
Ghana was my favorite.
that get auto-generated.
Wasn't there. You're thinking of Guinea.
YouTube did right by me this time.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Ghana.
It gave me a good one,
Please, Poland, Cuba.
a perfect one even.
South Korea, Thailand, Venezuela. You're right.
Are you
I've actually never been more proud of YouTube than I am right now.
Actually. What?
And we have Red Rhino.
I have officially uploaded a video after an entire month.
At least it's better than me. I haven't done a recording in a long ass time.
Yeah. See, Miss Mason? Kinda knew she was gonna be a handful. You. I guess I was hoping that you and me would see eye to eye.
Where are we?
You're behind the curtain, bud. This is our most secure facility. And here the sausage gets made.
You're a real prick. You know that?
You know, when her brother and I were developing new form,
All you did was put your name on the patent. He said the only thing you knew how to do was sell other people's ideas.
You know, at least I still got a pulse, babe.
but let's not dwell.
Did he really just call her babe?
Mm-hmm.
The first
Yep.
thing we're gonna do
Like a professional creeper.
is I'm gonna
Okay, they clearly don't know how to write a white evil guy.
I mean,
involuntary defenses.
I've seen worse.
Oh man.
I've seen worse attempts, so,
You see, I'm gonna get that mask off you. And I'm gonna find out what makes you tick.
Those
Because you
teeth are horrid.
smell like
Very much
next
so.
level bioengineering. And you know what that smells like to me, kid? That smells like money. Okay, I'm gonna hit the gym. Leg day, can't skip it. Get her to tell us where my new form is. Yeah. Can't really open the plaza without it. Oh, and use him.
Time to finish what we started on the bridge.
No cameras now.
you know that he can literally drain energy, so you decided to hit
His
him
body
with
does it
energy weapon.
passively, too.
Like, you know he does this.
They're gonna
So, what?
overload him.
So, like, what do you
Oh,
think
and
was
here's the
benefit?
overload.
I'm gonna just ask again. What made you think this was a good idea, beating him with energy weapons when he drains energy?
literally just beat him with the average club.
They were gonna kill you.
Like, like it's kind of silly.
Like, pull out the baseball bat, for the love of God.
Like that would have
better
been
yet,
far more.
pull a Joker. Use a crowbar.
Yeah, or just a normal knife, or just a normal bullet. Both of these work better.
Find a way out of here.
I'm gonna lodge a small complaint. I kind of wish this whole these two working together bit lasted a little longer. Like
a quarter of the game.
yeah, like because then
have,
it would have.
like, we have the first quarter
I'm shutting off security
where
Can you check
we're
my
learning the
computer?
ropes. We have the middle where we're working with the Prowler, and then the end part where we're working with the Tinkerer.
Exactly. And what this could have also done is it could create this cool duality where suddenly Miles is questioning, do I need to limit myself to the Spider-Man only way, or is there another path?
Yeah, where he questions
that's
like,
just itching for me?
should I be Spider-Man? Should I help Finn? Should I take the Prowler's route?
I'll go down to the floor. See what we're
It just kind of creates such a cooler story for it.
I hate to equate that theory to Mass Effect 3, but 3 options. Like, come on, that would have been cool.
Even if it's only just being done to create a dramatic, like, whose side do I really want to take? Where do my allegiances lie? Is this the path I want to take? What this does is it creates lots of questions and kind of, internal conflict within Miles, thus fleshing him out more.
Miles is just the de facto goody-goody.
Yeah. And
he's not
here's the thing is,
Peter.
even Spidey has moments where he is basically now questioning himself, doubting himself. But Miles doesn't really have anything like that here. Miles is kind of defaulted as, I'm not doubting myself ever. Like, there is one moment where there's like this tiny nugget of doubt, but it's like, it's so small, it's so short, it's gone in a heartbeat. Which is kind of unfortunate. I will say there's one thing I kind of did here that was kind of cool. Through the use of invisibility, those mines, and Finn, I was able to basically go through this area and sweep without either of us getting caught or seen once. Granted, a lot of it was luck, but I thought it was such a cool thing that it's even achievable at all. If I remember correctly, what happened is, like, I had Finn intentionally make some noise in one spot, which pulled a dude over after I'd already just finished yanking up his buddy. So it kind of created this little chain reaction that was so funny.
These people are going to hit their heads so hard when this thing has them fall down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, ready for another computer.
And I cleared the room.
Nice.
So is poisoning the city with an unsafe fuel source.
Oh, I thought I cleared the room.
Has to be a better way to deal with Roxxon.
Sometimes
Yeah,
strategies are imperfect, like deciding to lie to your friends. Let's just focus on getting out.
Well, sorry, you tried to kill me. I can hold a grudge too.
Okay, I'm shorting the mag lock. I need you to trigger the override back there.
On it. Looks like some kind of record archive. Wonder what's on. More info on Rhino.
I know he says he wants out of that suit, but let's face it, the metal onesie is the only reason anyone gives a damn about him. Just upgrade his armor. If we help him smash Kid Spider, He'll forget all about wanting out.
There's nobody this guy won't manipulate. Notes about Roxxon independent contractors.
We need an outside partner to track Tinker and Spider-Man for us. Tombstone's off the grid. Black Cat's gone straight-ish. What about the guy in the purple? What did he go by? What was his name? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'll do.
Guy in purple? That can't be. No, no way.
You gotta admit, out of all the ways you could find this stuff out, this is not a fun way to go about it. You just find out that you know who is already pretty much working for these guys. Not a fun way to find out.
Agreed.
Like, probably being told yourself would have been a better idea. Just a thought. I'm not an expert, but I'm pretty sure that's advised.
Another voice memo from Krieger.
I liked Rick Mason, I did, but bleeding hearts don't survive this business. Maybe we should set up a plaque in his memory or name a bench after him. Yeah, I bet he'd love that.
A bench?
Bastion of compassion.
That's insulting. Any other computers? Quiet, you.
I think that was the last computer.
Ah.
Get ready for a really sucky fight.
I can't let them go until I have my new form.
You shouldn't even be here. Your muscle was only supposed to grab the girl.
Yeah, he didn't like that. Here's the deal, bud. Spider-Man's the best leverage I got against Miss Mason. I mean, you caught them together. Well, I mean, you caught them, but it was thanks to your intel. So, clearly there's something going on there.
You agreed to leave the kid alone.
Uncle Aaron?
Ah, the kid. I love how you say that. It's just so paternal.
Let Spider-Man go, and I'll get you new form. Feed you underground intel, whatever you want.
See? Leverage. Works every time.
Miles, Spider-Man.
Here's leverage for you. I've seen things. New form making people sick, what you did to Rick Mason. If I went public...
Yeah, but you won't. Here's the deal. You're a wanted thief. Plus all the jobs we've done together. But you'd be in the cell right next to mine. And we both know you're a little too self-serving for that. So, we're gonna head in and check on Miss Mason and Spider-Man. But it's kind of an invite-only party.
This guy's a douchebag.
Yeah. Bye.
His entire personality.
Uh-huh. And there really isn't anything else.
Now I know why. He reminds me of Simon Cowell.
Is that the reason we got captured?
No, it's
From... What was that fucking show?
Roxxon, but I didn't think he'd
America's Got Talent.
sell me out.
I can't believe this.
He was such a douchebag.
Why do
I think even Simon would take offense at that, saying he's not that bad.
There has
But
to
here's
be
the
an
thing.
explanation.
This Roxxon guy looks like Simon too.
Just save it.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving.
Let's just put it like this. My theory is that someone really didn't like Simon, and so they decided to use him as inspiration for a villain. But then went a little far with it.
Initiated a lockdown. That's the control room we have to get into.
So we need past those security shutters.
Got a maintenance panel here, but it needs power.
Let me see what I can do.
Hey there.
Gotta be attached
Ho
to
there.
a generator. Just need some venom.
Hey there, hi there, ho there. Oakley dokley.
I saw a generator close to where I came in.
Where's this damn gen? Ah, there it is.
There. You got power.
Accessing. I can't hotwire the shutters, but I can move machinery. Like
What?
the crate.
Oh, come on.
Use that. I'll look around.
They build engines for their ep6s in here.
Hey, Crane's over this engine thing now.
Engine thing. I've got an idea. Can you move the crane back to the assembly line?
Yeah, think I know where you're headed.
Okay, this laser should activate the engine. Ugh, crap. Laser shorted out.
Think I can reroute power.
The laser shorted, but it still works. Needs a new power source.
Look on top of the crane thing you just used.
Thank you. Gotta bounce it off
Pull it over.
something.
Pull it over.
Over to where?
Where you are now.
It's blocked, isn't it?
That's why you pull it over.
Those nodes can work.
The whole crane.
Find power.
I'm just dumb.
No, this thing is so bullshit. You would have to already know. Now you gotta go wire that thing all the way to the generator by going to the generator and launching it all the way back to the stupid crane. This thing was like literally you had to tether the two things in this way. So yeah, you tether that and aim for the crane. Dun.
Use a laser.
One laser coming up.
Ta-da! This did not need to be a puzzle.
It'll be explosive.
No, it didn't.
Just what we need to destroy those shutters.
Now you just gotta chuck it.
Also, look at that electricity. There's no jaggedness to it. They're just straight lines.
Launch!
Ah, that's what they want.
Let's go. Almost out. That's our way out.
Show off.
Give me a few minutes to get it open.
Looks like they guessed our plan.
Not hard. There's only one exit.
All right.
Unless you
I'll take
make
care of
one.
those guards. You get that door open.
One thing. Did you ever think about calling me to tell me you were Spider-Man?
Did you ever think about calling to tell him you were Tinkerer?
After my parents died, Rick basically had to become my dad. I thought I'd miss having a brother, but I had you.
Finn, Get this door open! That won't hold forever.
Go. I'll be fine. Just go.
Like, what she says can be put back on her. Like, why didn't you contact? Why didn't you contact?
Those guys with the lights on their helmets can spot heat signatures. They'll see you if you try
But acknowledge that that would require clever writing, which costs money.
Like, it's both their fault.
in untaxed money. You clear the floor. I'll work on overriding security so we
Ow! I didn't think that one
Still
through.
access machinery if you need me to move anything.
I'm so glad it didn't happen to just me. Someone else did it too. Okay, I feel better about myself. I don't feel alone no more.
I was like,
Oh,
ooh,
thank God.
I'm gonna be cool. And then I fucked it up.
I thought I was the only one who does that.
Now, where's the invisibility? Fucking Splinter Cell looking dude.
The
Far
yellow
end,
dude.
got it.
there are multiple there. There are multiple yellow dudes there who do that.
I think Roxxon should have let Spider-Man and the Teamwork fight it out. Then have
Yeah, I'm not dealing with you, Splinter Cell. I just cannot be bothered.
Lights out for you.
RX-57, what's your status? He's not responding. Check it out.
Siesta time. This one.
I see it.
I heard something.
Oh, that was an awkward angle. Got him, though.
Time, bro.
Yeah, there's another Splinter Cell dude there.
Listen, I know you don't trust me.
You're right.
Goodbye, Splinter
What
Cell.
can I do to change that?
Stop going behind my back. And stop acting like I haven't thought this through. No one
But
would
you
hurt me
haven't.
in the plaza. No one except Roxxon. You know they deserve it.
Just promise to talk it through with me, okay? I promise to listen. Really listen.
I've made up my mind, Miles. You need to start accepting that.
Then I'm gonna have to stop you. You need to start accepting that.
Man, I'm doing pretty good here.
I'm through. Meet me in the showroom on the far side of the assembly line.
See you there.
Showroom. Now where? Oh. Now it's clear.
Looks like they locked the doors.
Nice job.
I'll find another way. What if we went public about Rick's death?
Do you have proof? Because I don't think the word of two vigilantes is gonna convince people.
There's gotta be a way.
I am sorry, but I'm a superhero and you're a terrorist. Not the same thing.
I think that's the exit. Hey. Lost and found.
Thanks. I know this place. This is Krieger's lab.
Krieger has a lab?
Mostly for show, but yeah. Rick showed me a photo once.
Krieger's lab. Wait. All the current new firm project data's on here. Toxicity reports, failed safety reviews.
But it's upside down for some
Krieger's
reason.
name's on everything. This would
I'm just
destroy
gonna
Roxxon.
how do you just poof? I can read upside down.
That has, like, if he struggled with drinking, it's gonna take training to do that as well.
Like my new color? Immune to your little zappy pops.
Zappy Pops? Come on, man.
Now, we finish this!
Your life depends on it.
I will give you good death.
Good dead. I think that's his sick version of a compliment.
Aim for the tank.
Ah.
Damage his armor. You keep getting up. I'll keep knocking you down.
I only need to knock you down once.
Get up. Get down again. Ayo. Ow. Woo.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Damn it, game. Let me get a view on where I'm going.
You cannot survive this.
Keep him down.
Oh no, now he's using the tanks.
Maybe if I charge the engine.
But that equals ammo. Throw it.
I had to charge it first.
No, you don't. You just need to throw it. You honestly don't need to charge it at all.
Put him down. Permanently.
I'm not gonna kill the guy.
They're already charged and ready. Dude, just throw it.
It says
Promise
I
you
have
don't
to
need to
use
charge
the
it.
charge button.
No, you don't. You don't need to charge it.
Got something for you.
You can, but you don't need to.
Loading engine parts when they designed your new armor.
Off of me.
Making progress. His armor's wearing down.
These are only
Think of it like this. Charging it is just a boost.
Well, then I'll take the boost. Make this fight easier.
Okay, that's fair.
His armor's disabled. You're up.
On it.
Zappy zaps.
Big guy.
I do not like you.
You're gonna break him.
This woman is here.
He's done.
Yeah.
They've almost got him.
Yeah, she is. Creepy Alexi. Ready for a nap?
I do not. Leave me.
He's punch drunk.
He's down and almost out.
I still have strength to defeat you.
You don't even have to.
That was nothing but a beatdown combo.
Yep.
Wait. Just make sure he doesn't do anything. I'll be right back.
How would you?
I would not trust a terrorist with him. Should kill him.
disgusting part.
Zato shut rock
Disgusting part is
the right
Miles isn't this dumb.
He's really
Okay.
not.
Real Miles isn't this dumb. Sure, he may not be Peter level brilliant, but he is not this dumb.
Very amusing.
Shut up.
He also told me it was your fault.
Krieger updated the reactor. Tried to supercharge it to make his deadline. If Finn goes through with her plan. Oh my god. Harlem.
You watched him die
Oh no, not Jersey.
helpless.
Jersey's the Alabama of the New York world.
No, no, no!
Go to hell.
Finn! What the hell?
the reactor.
Come near me again. I'll kill you.
For helping you, for saving you from killing somebody. Wow. What a bitch.
Yep.
He just didn't want you to become a murderer.
I need help.
I mean, he's dead. She's the murderer. Unless Rhino secretly has some secondary heart that he's never told people about.
Rhino's gonna come back, you know. It's Rhino.
I'm gonna go grab a washcloth.
I mean, yeah. I almost hope not, though.
Rhino's suit's ridiculous.
Miles, where have you?
Pero qué pasó?
And he's in the suit.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
What are you wearing?
I have to tell you something.
Wait. He's wearing his regular suit underneath that suit.
Finn's attacking the plaza.
Huh.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love suit on suit, right? That's how that goes?
Suit on suit action.
Yeah. Yeah. That's totally how it works, right?
Welcome to This Is Not Spider-Man XXX.
Why didn't you tell me about any of this? All those talks we had? How to keep yourself safe? But this?
I didn't want you to worry. And the other Spider-Man's gone. I just keep making things worse and worse. Now I've screwed up things with you.
Miles. There is nothing you could ever do or ever be that would make me stop loving you. Nada. You give me strength, Miles. That's all a hero really is. Someone who's brave for the people they love.
Just a guy who doesn't give up.
Gloria's handling Feast, and Teo's gonna help us go door to door.
Perfect. Let's get this evacuation started. I'll meet you outside.
You remind me more of your father every day. You stay safe.
Well.
Hey, I'm telling people in Harlem they need to evacuate before me and your mom go door to door.
Okay, cool. I wanted to say, thanks for always having my back, man. Hey, I could use your help before you go.
You got it.
I want to cross-reference underground activity with buildings that could store new form. Maybe you could hack Oscorp surveillance towers, or...
I'm in. It'll
Seriously?
take a while to narrow down.
That's all right. Thanks, man.
Yep.
What is this kid's
I'm
IQ?
gonna stretch my legs a little, then head out.
Well, I have my own theory about it, but my guess is something equivalent to about Einstein level or more.
Because if that's the case, like, why is he not being scouted by the Avengers?
I'll make this
Well,
right.
that's very simple.
For helping to build their kits and shit?
That one's very, very simple, really. You see, the Avengers aren't very smart.
Your mom texted.
True story.
Working on this building, then heading down the block to evacuate people closer to the plaza first.
You still gonna help?
Totally. As soon as I find Finn's latest new form setup.
Alright. And quite the timing, I'll say. As we are just a few minutes away from the 3-hour mark. So we're going to call her here. We did exactly one story mission.
We have talents, what can I say?
So without further ado, have a great day. Have a better week. Remember to keep this... No. I fucked that up. Words are things like this. Have a good day. Have a great week. Have an even better month. Remember to keep this year better than last year, because I know we can. And we'll see you all later. You'll end up seeing me most likely Sunday. And if you like what I do here and want to see me hang out with some of my other friends, you can go and check the JDMR, which is also in the channels section. Ow, I hurt my finger.
I repeat, talents, man. talents.
And if you like what happens over there, sub to that channel. I will never ask you to do that here unless it's the rare time. This is not one of those times. But we'll see you later.
See ya.
Bye.